Hey guys, welcome back to Nick's Day. I really appreciate you being here. 4 problems we're going to have with our new store. Not your fault, but these are 4 problems you're going to have. First problem here is you're going to have to deal with establishing trust and a reputation. Those two go hand in hand. Trust will come like this. When you first start posting, say you have 10 things in your house you're going to post with, right? If you have 2 things that are very expensive or, over, say, 50 bucks, right? Keep that to the side. I want you to put on your lower cost items on your site first. The first 5 items, post those, okay? And you want to post those at a little bit lower than what the competitors have out there. The reason why is because you want to have your product to be a little bit cheaper to have people buy from your site. Why? Because no one knows who you are. Remember some years ago, like 30 years ago, when Honda first came out to America, people laughed, ha ha ha. Same thing with Hyundai, ha 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 ha, right? It was like a joke, but now those 2 cars sell very well, So same thing with you. You're that new Hyundai maybe 20 years ago. Come down a little bit in your price, but make sure your product is quality. The only thing you're doing different from your competitors is that your price is a little bit lower, but you have the same quality as they do. Okay, it's very important. Number 2, also your reputation. Reputation is this: when they buy, you ship the next day. It's easy, right? We got a little time. Ship the next day. Do that. Ship the next day. They buy it at night. In the morning, do that next day. You ship out immediately, and also you attach the tracking number to that. If you guys want to have me show you how to do the whole process, I will. Just let me know. Say, hey, Mitch, tell me how you do that shipping process and all that tracking stuff, and I'll do it for you. Okay, not a problem at all. So that's your reputation. It's also your trust. That's going to get you some trust, and your reputation will come along naturally, of course. Okay. Number 2 is that you are going to compete with people who are already established. Of course, we know that already. Again, it's a Hyundai situation, right? Hyundai came to America. We already had Ford and Chevy here, and Honda was here already too as well. Hyundai was a new kid on the block, right? He had to make himself known and build his reputation. Had to come down in price, but had to be what? Competitive, of course. Had to be quality, as like the Hondas, like the Fords, like the Chevys. The Hyundai had to be the same, but they had to come down lower to say, hey, we can do the same thing you're doing, but cheaper. There we go. So that's how you'll be the same way. You have competitors out there. So how will you compete? You're going to compete by, there are 12 slots there for your photos for your product. Fill up all 12 slots for your product. Make sure you do that. Don't do 3 or 4 shots. Don't do that. Take up all 12. People like to see pictures. People can be, oh, look at this. They like the pictures, right? If I see the same product, guy A has 2 pictures, lady B has 12 pictures, who will I probably go for? Probably her, because she's describing her product via her photos and nothing can be hidden. I look at the whole thing. Oh, everything's there for me, right? No problem at all. That's what you want to do. Number 2 is that when you describe your product, be clear and concise. Any flaws, any errors or whatever, let them know that as well. Let them know everything you can. And even if you cannot describe your product very well, say you don't write very well, maybe you can't do that very well, inside the eBay app is an AI program. It will describe your item for you, okay? Only thing here I tell you, the only caveat is that you must make sure you double check the AI copyright of your product in there, because I've seen so many times on eBay, I can tell when people use AI and they don't double check the work. It's full of errors and it says weird things sometimes, right? Just make sure you double check your work. Number 3, before we do number 3, I want to tell you, please subscribe to my channel. My videos take a while to make, especially the ones when I go into Goodwill or thrift stores. They take a long time because I got to do a lot of editing and stuff like that. So please, a little appreciation, be a nice little subscribe, a comment, a like, whatever. It'd be very nice. I really appreciate that. Also, what country or state are you watching me from? I would really appreciate that as well. The third one trips people up a lot, and it's understanding the eBay process and the fees and the policies. You really must go through this, because even me sometimes, I get tripped up on some rule that came out with eBay that I didn't keep up on. Oh, a new one came out 3 months ago, but I didn't check it, right? 'Cause I've been doing this for 6 years. I think I know everything, right? But you don't, because sometimes new things come out, new updates come out, right? I had a year ago, I had a 100% review rate, right? 100% review rate. But I was still noted by eBay as an underseller, underperformance, because I had 3 defects, right? So I had some product I sent out to people and they had defects in them. You know, I don't make the product. They came, they were new in the box, you know, but they were defective. So I took the hit for that, of course. So that hurt my score on eBay, right? So just make sure you keep up with the eBay policies, because it's really going to hurt you if you don't understand how eBay works. So take the time before you launch your store to read through eBay. You know, look at what they want you to do as a seller. Look at how it works. Look at the process, you know, and things of that nature, okay? It's not a big deal, actually. Last one I'll tell you about is how to do effective listing. See, a lot of people, they don't understand. When you go to eBay to look at a product, right? You look at a phone, you know, you just can't say iPhone new 14 and be done. You have to really describe it. It comes with magnetic case, 3 counters back here. It's about, and measure it. Tell me how, you know, length times width is no problem at all, right? Tell them how long you've had it for, you know, tell them what condition it is. Don't verbalize it. Tell them via photos of this phone, 12 shots. Show them everything. Even if some things seem redundant of your photos, I don't care. Fill up all 12 spots. You want to make sure you describe directly in that the first part of your eBay will show description, right? You'll have so many words that say what your product is, okay? Use good words, keywords that draw people in. iPhone 14, a new magnetic case on there, 3 counters, like that, right? Great condition. If it's in great condition, you know, unlocked, things like that. And then in your description, you can go further in depth, right? Very few, whatever, you know, make it in depth, because people are not really doing good, effective listing because they think they have a hot product. Yeah, iPhone is a hot product. Hot products always have a lot of competition as well, okay? It doesn't mean it's going to be a guaranteed sell because you have an iPhone 14 or 15. No. It means you're going to have competition to it. So with that, that means that you have to describe it better than anybody else out there, and make sure people who come to your site, you see your phone, understand immediately what's going on in that first description, all right? That's all you got to do, you guys. And so those are problems or obstacles I want you guys to be able to handle. Jerry, thank you. Jerry from Ohio said that my last video, he wanted me to check out, do a day for men's shirts. So Jerry, I will do that for you. You guys comment below if you want to see that as well. It was a good question, you know, why not do a day for men's shirts? So when I go to Goodwill, either Saturday or Sunday for you, I'll pick out 3 or 4 shirts and we'll go through how they look and stuff, and we'll figure it out, okay? And thank you for your patience on those videos, because I use 2 phones. I do one phone over the other, so I can show you how to use the barcode and show you how to use the picture function on the eBay platform. But while I'm doing that, the other phone's right here, so I'm like this the whole time, you know, so there we go. I appreciate you guys being here. I want to wish everybody here a happy Thanksgiving, though, and also happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year as well. I'm sorry I don't say holidays. I say the holidays for what they are, because I've been around for a while. So happy Thanksgiving, right? Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. All right, you guys, take care.